I'm Claire. The way I work here at Perth Family Counselling is different from your standard counsellor. Indeed, here we want to dig to find the underlying causes of what is really happening in your relationship right now. You know, a little bit like that part of the iceberg underneath, under the water that you can't see. You can see the top of the iceberg, but we're going to go under the water and look for any challenges, any blockages that are preventing you from reaching where you want to be. So for this, we need longer sessions. In 1 hour session, weekly, fortnightly, we don't have time to do anything. And I do not want to just put the band-aid on your relationship. I actually want to find the root causes of the challenges that you are experiencing today. We also have to go and dig the past, which could be the past before your relationship, your childhood, to understand that there is nothing from the past that could be actually impacting your relationship today. And if there is, I will empower you and guide you with tools and strategies to make the change. So sometimes in the past, we can find that, healing is required. Maybe you had some traumas or abuse or hurt in your past, wherever it is from. Then we need to obviously have you heard and help you heal to be able to reprogram the brain in the present. When we start working together, we already had that chat on the phone to get to know each other better. As my approach is client-centered approach, I tailor the session to your needs. This being said, we will start with the first big session of up to 6 hours, where we dig and we get to know each other. After that first session, where it will be myself and you as a couple, I will give you a bit of time to go home, practice the tools, and get, good with that new knowledge so it can become a skill. Then I will see you later, around 3, 4, or 5 weeks later for the first follow-up session, which is only 2 to 3 hours. And then according to where you are at, where we're going, we will make a new plan because I'm not sure what we're going to find and how committed you're going to be with the tools. So according to where you are at on that follow-up session, we will see and adjust the plan accordingly. Sometimes I will ask you to come for a one-on-one session when we can work deeply on what is preventing you from the past. And then I will also ask you to come back as a couples. So when we know better where we're going, we can adjust the plan as we go. I understand that thinking about coming here to see me for 6 hours can be a little bit overwhelming. Or what are we going to do for 6 hours? Well, you'll be surprised, 6 hours goes very fast. In that time, we're going to be able to get to know one another. The session is very interactive. I work with PowerPoint on a big screen. I have some whiteboards. So we are not just going to get into each other's eyes for 6 hours. We actually practice some exercises and interact with one another. People have asked me in the past, how long do we need? How many sessions do we need to make the change? And this is very subjective question. I used to have at the beginning of developing that program for couples, we used to have the first big session of 6 hours. Then 1 month later, another follow-up session of 3 hours. And then 3 months later, another follow-up session. And then the last one, 6 months later. Well, in theory, it works very well, but in practice, it doesn't. Because my approach is client-centered, we need to readjust as we go. So according to how you're going, then we can know how long or how many more sessions you need. I would have to say that the common time people work on themselves to get some results is a couple of months at least. Then obviously, according to how committed you are with those tools, daily and weekly, you'll have faster results or not.